Hello, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Kat. I'm a wife, a homeschool mom, and an avid reader. It is October, which means that it's time for Spookoplathon. Um, this might be the final one that Becca does, and so I definitely want to participate. There may be times in the future when I'm kind of stuck in a rut that I'll pull out one of her boards, but this is might be the last official. So I definitely wanted to play. With that being said, I am trying to prioritize the books that I put on my Canva challenge from Covers with Cassidy, because I still want to read a lot of those. I do want to challenge myself to get out of my normal comfort zone. And I could see me falling into some of that, into ruts very easily with just using Becca's board because of the books that I know. So I'm going to do 5 rolls. Any doubles will add a book. And let's see what our first roll has for us. All right, let's get the first roll done and see what we're going to get. I have my board here. Our first up, it's double threes. Okay, that's all right. Put us at 6 books, but we're okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Passed. Okay, we got the past square. That means I am picking a book from a past TBR or a book that I should have read previously. And for that, I am going to go with Witch Please. This is by Anne Aguirre. And this one, my Enchanted Fandom Book Club group has already read this. I believe we read it in, I want to say in September, but I may be wrong. No, yeah, in September, I think was this one. And I did not get to it to read it. And so here we are, and we're going to read it now. This one, we have a fully modern witch who makes a pact with her cousin after a messy breakup. They're going to keep their hearts protected and have fun without involving the overly opinionated and meddlesome Waterhouse matriarchs. And so we're going to see another, or a gentleman named Titus, who only has a bakery that was his sister's, and it's kind of cursed to doom him to be alone. And then Danica's going to come around, and we're gonna, I guess, see them break this curse for Titus. But I am definitely looking forward to this. If I remember correctly from quick glances, everyone really enjoyed this one. So I am looking forward to reading this one this month. All right, let's do our next roll. Hopefully we don't have more doubles. Really? I have like cursed myself now. All right. So 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Blood. Okay. All right. 2 rolls down. 5. 5 more to go. We can do this. All right. Up next, we have Blood, which is supposed to be a cover that is mostly red. I am kind of stretching this just a smidge, and going with Darcy Coates' Ghost camera. This one does have a lot of red on the cover. Even the white is kind of tinged in that red. So here we go. In this one, we have a Janine finds an abandoned Polaroid camera that she takes pictures without even thinking about it. But there's something wrong with the image. There's a ghostly figure standing in the background watching her. And it moves one step closer with every picture that she takes. So she's going to share her secret camera with her best friend Bree, and they are going to work together to figure out what's going on with this camera and how to escape the ghosts that are now after them. All right, roll number 3. I'm scared. Okay, 11. I can handle 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I believe that's haunted. Oh no, that's Shirley Jackson, the author. All right, I'm going to have to do a little research for that, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. Our third roll is the Shirley Jackson prompt, and that means a book with a building on the cover. For that, I have picked Camp Damascus by Chuck Tingle. This one is not on my spooky season TBR, but in this one we have the Camp Damascus that is all about trying to be the most effective gay conversion camp in the country. So we're going to see a lot of religion tied into this, I'm sure. But the secret behind the success of this camp is anything but holy. So I am excited to read this one. It is a bit of a horror, so we're going to stretch out of my comfort zone to try this one. Roll number 4. We have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seance. I believe this is something to do with ghosts. I don't remember exactly. I'll look it up. And we'll pick a book. All right, so for the seance prompt, we do need a random letter. So I have pulled up a random letter generator, and we're going to generate a random letter. Please be one that I can use. Okay, I'm redoing that one. I'm not going to find a book with a Z, I don't think. And it's my game. I can do what I want. So, do it again. A C. Okay, I can handle a C. Let's see what we're going to read. All right, so now we have our seance prompt. And for this one, I need the letter C. It was supposed to be Z, but there was no way that I was going to figure out a book that began with Z for the spooky season. It just was not going to happen. So I did re-roll and I've gotten C. And this one I am going to read Cackle. This is our main character, Annie, has always played life safe until her boyfriend breaks up with her and she decides to move to Manhattan, which gives her a different perspective. But her house that she is renting has a spider infestation, and she's going to meet Sophie, who's going to encourage her to get out of her comfort zone and to stop apologizing for everything and just to live life to the fullest. I'm not quite sure how this one's going to go. I am admittedly somewhat of an arachnophobe, so hopefully this one isn't too scary. All right, what should have been our last roll is now not our last roll, but here we go. 11 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Another passed. Okay, I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but we're going to trust the process. One more roll. All right, the next prompt is the past again. Luckily, I have several books that I have wanted to read in the past, and things have not worked into my advantage. And so we have one that I bought, I believe, 2 years ago, and that's Nosferatu. This is by Joe Hill. And this one we have Victoria McQueen has an uncanny knack for finding things: a misplaced bracelet, a missing photograph, answers to unanswerable questions. When she rides her bicycle over the rickety old covered bridge in the woods near her house, she always emerges in the places she needs to be. And this is going to have a car that has vanity plate of Nosferatu, which, if I remember correctly, has something to do with vampires or the original vampire. I have read one other Joe Hill. It wasn't super scary. It was The Fireman, but I have read a lot of his stepdads, I believe um I believe it's his stepdad is Stephen King, and in high school he creeped the crap out of me. So we're gonna see how this goes. And then afterward, maybe I'll watch the series on AMC. All right, so for hopefully what will be the last roll, we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leatherface. All right, let's see what we're reading for this prompt. For the Leatherface prompt, I am going to read We Used to Live Here by Marcus Kluwer. This one came on my radar from the Spooky Season Challenge because it's on many people's TBRs. In this one, we have Charlie and Eve who work together to flip houses. And in the process of renovating one house, a man comes to the door saying that he and his family used to live there before and would like to visit the house, I guess. But once they enter into the house, things start happening, including the youngest daughter or the youngest child going missing. Um, I am definitely looking forward to this one. I have seen on a few scary book lists that this is one to not read after dark. So I might be dipping my toes in a little darker than I would like, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Okay, so I can't count. This is the final roll number 7, and we have 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Chance card. All right, let's see what we're going to read. Okay, we have made it toward the end. One more book and no more doubles. And for that, I have my chance cards. I'm just going to shuffle these up just a little bit. For these, I did put some books that I really wanted to read from my spooky seasonal challenge. I also put some other books that have fall vibes on them from my TBR cart. And then I put some books that definitely are not fall or Halloween, that I have a feeling I'm going to have to be very careful with them if I get any of those, because they could easily cause me to derail in my reading. So let's get our card. Please be something good. All right. So it is. I got 10. This is the YA pick that I have for the spooky season challenge. Give me just a minute and I'll tell you what that one is. All right. So 10 is a YA thriller novel. We have 10 teens, 3 days, and 1 killer. It was supposed to be the weekend of their lives, an exclusive house party on Henry Island. Best friends Meg and Minnie are looking forward to 2 days of boys, booze, and fun-filled luxury. But what starts out as fun turns twisted after the discovery of a DVD with a sinister message: vengeance is mine. So I am looking forward to that one as well, or getting that one. That does leave a few others on my spooky season challenge board from Covers with Cassidy. But if I don't get to those in October, I may trickle them into November. We'll just have to see how things go and if October burns me out from horror and thriller for a little bit. But I am excited to see where my reading is going to take me this month. And I hope that you have a great spooky reading month as well. I'll see you next time. Bye.